Tom, congratulations, a professional contract. We obviously announced that you were offered that in the retained list, and easiest decision you've had to make?
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, it's a really big moment for me and my family. Like, they've supported me immensely throughout like sort of last 5 or 6 years I've spent in the academy. I mean, like, it's sort of what you work towards throughout as you progress through the youth team. So yes, I'm really proud there.
Did it take much thinking about, or was it a straight yes?
A little bit of thinking, but I mean, once sort of the contract was on the table, I couldn't really turn it down, to be honest.
I mean, you've had a phenomenal season, 22 goals for the under-18s in various competitions from midfield. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I just sort of try and get in the best positions as possible to sort of contribute to the team as best I can, whether that be through goals, assists, even defensively, tackling, and sort of winning the ball back as well.
I mean, and throughout that season, I think it's been discussed before. It was a tough season for the age group, but actually to have scored that many goals, you must be really pleased with not just your own performances, but the performances of the rest of the team that have allowed you to get into those positions to be able to score those goals.
Yeah, and I mean, we've had sort of a younger team throughout the season. I've been one of the older players most of the time, so sort of leading by example, I'd say, is important, not just through scoring goals, but sort of through my voice as well. Sort of just leading the way is important. I mean, the rest of the team's been vital in me scoring that amount of goals, so yes, I'm really pleased.
I think we've seen 13, 14-year-olds in that squad this season. Leading by example is what you said there. You found yourself almost as a mentor for these players in a way that we talk about the senior players in the first team for those 18, 19-year-olds like yourself that come through.
Yeah, you could say so, but I mean, these younger players, like they've earned their place in the team, and they're really good players. So they're not there to just make up the numbers. They are really good players at the end of the day.
You've obviously been involved in the first team in the EFL Trophy in the last pre-season and training as well. From what you've understood so far about that, what are you expecting from the step up?
Obviously, it's going to be a big jump from the under-18s. I mean, the quality from what I've seen so far is great. I mean, all the opportunities that the handful of opportunities I've been given from the first team to obviously go over and train and play with them. I mean, the leap seems to be quite big. So any chance I get, I just try and show my qualities as best I can to the first team staff.
Have you had any conversations with players that have already made that jump that can give you some guidance?
Yeah, there's quite a few players in the age group above me who I'm quite close with, so I speak to them regularly, and other players that are in the first team as well, so they speak highly of the group, and I'm excited for pre-season.
I imagine your brother's probably giving you some advice as well?
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Because he made that jump, was it? I think it was the COVID season, was it, that he came through and played a few games in the first team, and obviously it didn't work out for him, but you can learn a lot from him, I think. No,
definitely. I mean, at the time it was COVID, so obviously it was a tough sort of jump at the time. But I mean, you're still playing at a very good level at Truro, so I watch him regularly and try and learn as best as I can.
Must be good to bounce off each other as well.
Yeah, we have a sort of friendly competition in the house, so it's all right.
It's almost a shame that we haven't got Truro in pre-season, because I think it would have been a really good competition there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I would love to play against him at some point. I'm sure it will happen.
What's your goals going forward in the immediate future?
I mean, just try and perform better than I did last season. Just if I outscore myself as I did last season, then I'll probably be doing something right.
Those EFL Trophy games are really important as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really vital for young players to sort of give them a platform to play in front of the fans here at St James Park or away in other big stadiums. So it's really vital for young players, I'd say.
I mean, despite the defeats in the competition and the season just gone, Gary was quite keen to spin the positives on that, and actually it was a good lesson for yourself and for the other guys in your age group of actually what you're going to be coming up against when you make that step up.
No, definitely. I mean, there's a lesson learnt for me. I played in the Arsenal game where we lost, unfortunately, but it was still one of probably the positives of my season, I'd say, to play in that game, make my debut, and then watch the game back and learn from any mistakes I made.
Sounds great, Tom. Thanks so much for your time. Congratulations again.
Thank you.